Hello everybody. It is time for my daily standard game. I'm going to play 20 minutes, 20-second increment, and I'm going to issue the seek right now. And whenever it starts, we'll be ready to go, which is right now. Looks like I'm playing a 1200 player today. I did decrease my, I'm going to put my rating graph up over here so you guys have something to look at while I'm thinking and wasting all that time. I did decrease my seek range a little bit today. I went from, I think, 500 plus or minus to maybe it was 400. 400 plus or minus. So I played players closer to my rating. I've been getting a lot of lower rated players accepting the seek, which is okay. I will play everybody, but probably a little bit better for me and more interesting if I play somebody that doesn't just hang pieces, which my last couple of opponents have done. So this guy's 1240. He's closer. We'll see how he does. I have no idea. Obviously, I'm playing an advanced French variation here, which I'm quite comfortable in. I should really learn about these offbeat moves. Like move 4, bishop e3 seems really weird to me. So what do I do here? Let me look at a couple of things. Okay, the immediate things that are possible are c takes, knight c6, and queen b6. Queen b6 attacking b2 here. So c takes, bishop takes, knight c6 seems pretty good to me. And maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm just not sure what to do against bishop e3. It's just a strange move that I don't think I've seen. I'll look it up after the game and probably find out it's like mainline something. I don't know. So here we go. Let's just play. I don't want to do that. I want to take c takes d4. I'm going to play c takes d4. I'm not worried about queen takes. I mean, I just play knight c6. There's no threats that come with bishop takes, and this threatens. It doesn't threaten much. But I can't play bishop b6 until I get rid of the bishop. Queen b6 until I get rid of the bishop. So I'm going to play bishop c d7 here. And then I'm going to play b takes. B takes so that I can still play c5. It isolates my a pawn, but I'm okay with that. I'll get the b file for some play. So what's going on here is that I have 0 kingside development. He has not much. I have a fractured queenside and one piece developed over there. He has an advanced central pawn, but I've got the rest of the center. My plan after playing b takes c6 is to play c5, chasing away his bishop there. And I'll have a pretty strong center. I'll also play things like later, after his bishop moves, I'm going to play knight e7 to g6, attacking this pawn, most likely, or knight e7 to f5. So right now I'm going to go to play c5. So one of the things I'm going to look at right now is bishop e3. If he plays bishop e3, and then I go, if I go knight e7, blocking my bishop's protection of this, will I have queen a5 if he takes? So let's look at that. Knight here, bishop takes, queen a5, and b4 won't do anything, will it? Yeah, b4 would stop it. So no, I don't have that. So no, I can't play knight e7 yet. What about d4? What about, oh, I know, bishop b5. I like bishop b5 stopping him from castling. Man, I really need to start working on getting castled, though. Let's go bishop b5. So he's got pieces in the center, but not many pawns. I've got 3 pawns towards the center, 2 central pawns, and he has just the 1. So, thinking of queen c7, which would shore up c5, attack e5, and thus allowing me to play knight e7. Wondering if also I could just play f6. Again, we're just going to retreat that to a6, I think. Although, what about... Queen a5 is interesting here. I wouldn't like discoveries on the queen after bishop d2. Man, d4. I'm trying to figure out a way to make d4 work. So d4, knight takes, pawn takes. d4, knight takes, queen a5. I don't know, he could just kamikaze the knight at that point, couldn't he? Probably best is just bishop a6 here. I stay on that diagonal, causing him some headaches, and then I've got a threat of d4. So I'm just going to play bishop a6 here, just keep some tension. Alright, so now I possibly have queen a5 again. Queen a5, something like b3. Queen a5, b3, queen a5, b3, I think. And then what? d4? Obviously he's attacking c5 here. Queen a5 not only defends it, but it causes him some problems because of the fork. b3 defends a4 while, well, b3. No, b3 doesn't work. What am I thinking? c3 works, not b3. c3. c3. So let's go queen a5, c3. And that knight kind of stinks out there. I don't think there's a downside to queen a5 quite yet.
Check.
So he'll have to find c3 here, which is possible that he won't. But c3 is the only move, I believe. Well, knight c3 loses to d4. And that just hangs the knight. So this is what I mean about playing low-rated players. And he didn't find, it was a pretty simple move to find, really. c3. One thing though is hopefully he'll learn. He just resigned. One thing is that hopefully he'll learn from the game and see that c3 move is a pretty common theme. Let's see, make sure he didn't say anything after the game. He didn't. The c3 move is kind of a common thing. The rest of this game, I'm going to go over just a couple of things here. One, let's look at what I'm talking about here. Back up a move. back up a move. And then, oh, I can't do it. Let's go EXL. Get rid of this. EXL. There we go. And then go to the end. And then I'll put this back up for you. Not that it matters. Okay, here. Queen A5. The only move here is C3. C3 does two things. It blocks the check, and it allows the queen to defend on A4. So that's the tactic. That's a pretty common thing. I was thinking here... Once again, the C5 is short up here, so that's okay. I was thinking something like D5. I hadn't decided by any stretch. Something like D4 here. And the reason is because the pawn's pinned, and attacking a pinned piece is usually good. So I was definitely going to look at it. I hadn't looked at it yet, really. But probably something as simple as that is pretty good. At this point, it's a little easier to now play things like this. I was also thinking things like this, where that knight goes away at some point. It doesn't have anywhere to go, and that's part of the reason why I liked this line, was because C3 blocks the knight over here. Now there's no pawn to chase it away, but you know, this knight is kind of out of play. All my pieces that are over here are doing active things. And the queen can come away anytime. But this bishop's not going to get a whole lot better than it is on A6 in most French defense games. That's a nice, pretty diagonal for it. Anyway, short video today, as sort of expected. I may lower that rating range even a little bit more, but whatever. It's all for fun. So it'd be nice to be able to get a little bit stronger challenge. But that's okay. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later.